love this community. We're lucky to have her. I always say, if we had Miss out there, come and sit in a chair here, day after day, trust me, there'd be none of this, none. Anyway, come on up out there.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I just want to start off by saying I have been in this community for 60 years. I have never seen the mess that I see going on now. I have never heard so many people coming up saying, I'm afraid. I'm kind of concerned. I don't even want my kids to walk around this way because there's just too much stuff going on. It doesn't make any sense. I think a community should be made up of a lot of different people. I think there should be, we know that there's going to be some that's not going to do what they're supposed to do. But we don't want anybody in the community that's going to be going around killing and acting a fool in front of everybody else. My brother used to hang up. My brother was an alcoholic. He hung right over in this little area here, It wasn't like he didn't have a place to go, because he did. He'd leave here and go back to my mother's house. But then we weren't having this mess that we're having now. We weren't having the fear. It might be a little bit of public nuisance, where you be like, oh, now look, don't come up here and ask me for another dime. I just gave you a dime 10 minutes ago. I'm not giving you another red cent, But that's fine, I can deal with that. Because they still came out and they still had pride in their community. It's hard to have the pride that I've had all my life in this community with this going on. I am upset, I'm angry, I'm disappointed, and I'm heartbroken. And there's a lot of, we can point our fingers at one group, but it's not true. We can't just say it's the police are not just doing what they're supposed to. Maybe they're not, but what are we doing? What are we doing to stop this? This is a step in the right direction. We need to come back together as a community and tell everybody here, we are not going to take it anymore. You want to be in our community? You be a part of our community. When there's something going on positive, we want you to come out and say, oh, this is wonderful, and be a part of it. If you feel like you got to act a fool, do it somewhere else. Go in your house, shut your door, and I don't care what you do behind your closed door. I don't care. But when you are walking, when I feel like I want to walk down these streets, I'm going to walk down these streets. And nobody, and no one, is going to run me out of Smith Hill. So I just wanted to put out a little notice here. I'm going to start walking these streets with my little cane. If I see stuff I don't like, I'm telling it. Don't talk about me being a snitch, because if you want to call a snitch, here I am. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell it. So you need to stop, because we're sick of it. We are very sick of it. And these are not little kids. These are men. These are women. These are people that should know better. Some of them have children of their own. What kind of example are you setting? You ought to be shamed of yourself. I expect all the community to come together. I expect the police, the politicians. I'm holding all your feet to the thing, but I'm also going to hold all y'all's feet to the grindstone now. If you came out here for this little thing, this is wonderful. But it's just like down in Washington, D.C., when every time somebody gets shot, we send our thoughts and prayers. A mother doesn't want to hear about your thoughts and prayers when she loses a child. I don't want to hear it. We need to do something, and we need to do it together. Now, I know I'm chastising people. Say I always talk to people like they're my children. Well, that's the way I feel. A part of the community, you're either my cousin, my mama's gone. My daddy, you're supposed to be part of something. So just because we don't look the same, talk the same, dress the same, speak the same, doesn't mean we don't all want the same thing. We all want a safe community. We all want a community where our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren will be proud of and feel safe in. So my thing is, we need to do this more often, and every once in a while we go by and, hey, we can catch Karens everywhere else. We better start catching some of these criminals on our phone. That's the way I feel. I got me 2 cell phones. So I'm telling you, I'm going to be reported.
You're the best up here.
Hey.
You're the best.